Hey guys, so here we start number 13. Notice here we go from 180 to 270, and this is going to put us in quadrant 3. Again, label your triangle. We know tangent is opposite over adjacent, so 7 over 24. Because we're in quadrant 3, those two need to be negative. And my missing side is 25. Looking at the problem, I will need my sine and cosine for this. So sine A is O over H, which is negative 7 over 25. Cosine A is A over H, which is negative 24 over 25. Now, the second part is sine B is 3 over 5 between 90 and 180. So AOH. So sine is O over H, so 5 and 3. And this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. But because we're in quadrant 2, that needs to be negative. So I need sine of B, which is 3 over 5. And I need cosine of B, which is negative 4 over 5. So now the question is, what is cosine of A minus B? So what we're going to do is just read this off your formula sheet. And again, I recommend you write the formula down. So cosine, cosine, sine, sine. So cosine A, again, now I'm going to pick off everything. Cosine A is negative 24 over 25. Cosine B is negative 4 over 5. Sine A is negative 7 over 25. And sine B is 3 over 5. Handy dandy calculator. So the top here equals 96. I think it's 125, yes. Plus a negative 21 over 125. I am so sorry. Let's get all that out of the way. Okay, and I forgot to mention on the last video, we should have a common denominator here. And this reduces to 75 over 125. 125, and that reduces just to 3 over 5. Okay. Number 14. Find cosecant with the ordered pair of negative 4, 3. So here we go. We're going to graph this. And if I graph it, I go negative 4 and up 3. So that puts me a dot somewhere in quadrant 2. So draw a line. A, O, H. Remember, your X is always A, and your Y is always O. So negative 4 and 3. So this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So if sine is O over H, then cosecant is H over O, so that would be 5 over 3. Okay. $15 is find cosine given 12 and negative 35. Okay. So positive 12, negative 35. My 5s aren't looking good. You're going to draw always to your X, A, O, H, A, O. A! Ooh. Okay, sorry, I digressed. 12 and negative 35, and my missing side is 37. So cosine is nothing more than A over H. So 12 over 37. That was kind of fun. Okay. How are we doing, guys? I know y'all are doing amazing. 16. Y equals 10. Sine of 7 theta over 5 minus pi over 2 plus 54. Okay, here we go. Let me get a pen, different pen. A, B, C, D. So A is my amplitude, which is 10. B. Okay, I love y'all, but some of y'all are picking up theta. Theta you do not write. So B is just plain old 7 over 5. C is negative pi over 2. And D, aka midline, is 54. Okay, here we go. Period is 2 pi over b. But notice my b here is a fraction. So we're going to rewrite this. So 2 pi divided by 7 over 5. Now, on the last quiz, y'all had fun, by the way. Y'all try to skip a step, and y'all changed to multiplication, but you forgot to flip this. So please just take a little extra time, write it out. Okay, and we get 10 pi over 7. Okay, that's it. Phase shift is opposite C over B. Now notice I have two fractions. We're going to write this old school. So negative pi over 2 is already negative. I'm going to change the sign so it becomes positive divided by B. I'm not picking up period. Stop picking up period. Pick up B. And we're going to do keep, change, and flip. So we get 5 pi over 14. Okay, that is it. Please stop making this a little extra. Okay, 17 y equals negative 7 cosine 4 theta over 5 plus 3 pi over 2 plus 1. Okay, amplitude is a 7 and a flip. Do not write negative 7. No, 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 no. B is going to be 4 over 5. C is 3 pi over 2. Remember, C is always in the parentheses. D, which is 1, which is your midline. Here we go. Period is 2 pi divided by 4 over 5. Keep, change, and flip. So I get 10 pi over 4, which becomes 5 pi over 2. Okay. If you can reduce, should you reduce? Of course you should. Phase shift. Opposite C over B. So it's positive, so we're going to make it negative. Divide it by B. Keep, change, and flip. And I can't, or squinch. So that'll be what, negative 15 pi over 8. Okay, and that's it. Okay. 18. We want to know when secant x is positive. Okay, so let me draw this. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all try not to do this. My advice is do this. Okay, so we know secant is just cosine. Okay, cosine is always my x value, and I want to know when it's positive. So, is my x value positive in quadrant 1? Yes. Quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So my answers are 1 and 4. Okay, 19, cosecant, okay, and cotangent. Okay, cosecant is just sine, and this means negative. Okay, I'll worry about the other one after. So is sine negative here? And sine, by the way, is y. So is y negative? No. Here? No. Yes, and yes. Okay. Cotangent, which we know is just sine over sine, and there it's positive. So with the 2 left, we're going to have to divide and make this positive. So here, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Ooh, that's what we want. Here, a positive divided by a negative is a negative. We don't want that. So here, the answer is just 3. Okay, 20, tan x and cosine. So we know cosine is x, and we're looking for positive. I'm going to do cosine first. So we want a positive x. So do we have it here? Yes. Here? No. Here? No. Here? Yes. Here I want tangent positive. And we know tangent is just sine over cosine. So when we divide the 2, we want a positive answer. So positive divided by a positive is a positive. Yay! Positive divided by a negative is a negative. The answer is 1. And I know some of y'all are like, wait, you did cosine over sine. Because we're not dealing with numbers, it really doesn't matter much. Okay? And then the last but not least, how am I doing on time?